you guys start.
You have to say, Alina, start.
Hello, I'm Daniel and this is my video to my Year 7 self.
Hello, Year 7 Nadine.
Hello, Year 7 self. My name's Lizzie.
Oh my god, it's me.
Me done. Hi, Year 7 Alina.
Hello, Year 7 Joe. You have many other names. Princess Josephine, Barbara McFluffy.
You're not going to get any taller, so just kind of man up and deal with that.
Evil Hephaestus, which is your name backwards.
Don't feel like you have to suddenly run out and buy massive combat boots.
And your arm isn't gonna fix.
Well done for all the stuff that has happened in your life so far. Buy a smaller bag.
You'll also have some really crap hairstyles. The quiff, Tintin, sort of like straight up.
So I went to an all-girls school.
You're going to dye your hair red, and it's going to fail and go orange.
Socially, you weren't really up there.
You'll also discover, in the words of Ralph Wiggum, I like men now. You will deny this.
And then you're going to try and do a layer of purple, and it's going to fail and go orange.
You know before you reach year 7 that you like guys.
Your hair doesn't dye, give up.
My brother started, he went through this phase where he said like, oh, that's gay, that TV show is so gay, everything is so gay. Obviously most people mean that kind of stuff as a joke, but if you think that anybody actually does mean something, you know, behind that, just say something. There was a girl in my high school, we were actually quite good friends for the first year. And then I realised how bigoted she was. She had this fling with a girl and then everyone said that she was gay and she never talked to her again.
You've never had the opportunity to be homophobic. You've got a gay uncle, you've got gay family members, and that's fine, and it's never really occurred to you that being gay is a problem. I don't have any kind of, you know, line which separates gay people and straight people. It's all the same to me.
Your best friend was a Jehovah's Witness with Asperger's syndrome, and you were inseparable for 5 years, and you hope that you both learnt to respect people and their differences, even when you could be socially incompatible.
I'm going to use your denial in the wrong way. There's going to be a friend of yours, everyone knows is gay, and when other people make fun of him, you're not going to stick up for him, even though you know secretly that you are gay.
Year 7, crazy time, and you're gonna encounter some crap people who don't like you because they know, and no matter how much you deny being gay, they're not gonna believe you.
The tragic thing about that, he's going to be one of the people that supports you the most.
You're going to spend the next 6 years or so as a really angry person.
You did tell one friend, you confide in him, so you're officially outed.
You're going to get into a lot of debates about it. You're going to isolate yourself a bit. You're standing up for people, and that's not a bad thing.
Homophobia kind of really took a chunk out of my life. I think homophobia really contributed to my depression, and eventually I dropped out of school.
You get taunted, name-called, queer, fag, sissy, imp, midget, gay midget. The things they throw at your door, stones, eggs, snowballs, ice balls.
Shoving in the corridor, and the words and the looks that people gave me, I really felt like a second-class citizen, and I would spend a lot of time really hurting myself because that was preferable to the hurt that other people would put onto me.
So there was a girl who came out in my school as bi. She got stuff screamed at her when she was on the bus, and people used to throw things at her. She couldn't really walk around school because people would try and take her shit as she put it down. And
you consider completely leaving school, completely leaving education just to get away from it all.
Your mum tells you that you look a lot like your uncle, and she says that you're very similar, but you never met him and you never will, because he died when he was 17 because of homophobic attacks.
You will come across a guy who will actually make the situation of homophobia here in London really quite clear.
Someone you look up to, they're going to die.
That was preferable to carrying on with how he was victimised. He would have been my best friend to me.
When I was on a escalator. There was a guy absolutely covered from head to toe in blood, and you see their face smashed in, and you see that all their clothes are stained. He said, I've just been beaten up. They could tell that I was gay.
You befriend some people that you really shouldn't have, and you're not going to realise how much stress. You don't get the space to grieve from that.
I sat with him for at least about an hour, and he was just crying and crying, and I was crying with him. It just seemed so foreign to me that that kind of thing would still happen. It was actual, real prejudice, and they actually wanted to hurt somebody.
You have aspirations, you have a life, you are the same as them.
Some people who are really loving and caring and nice, and some people who really are not. You should thank them because they make you realise that you're much better than them and that you can do much better for yourself.
You do meet some brilliant, brilliant people in the future.
You will meet some very inspirational people.
And when you do finally reach year 10/11, things really simmer down and people begin to respect you.
I texted my mother and said, I'm really depressed and I'm pretty sure I'm gay. And she texted me back going, that's wonderful dear, we'll talk in the morning. I think she was tired.
My advice to my year 7 self is live and let live. Even if you don't necessarily understand at that time who they are or how they are living and why, you are in denial. And that's okay.
It does actually get better. You should be proud of who you are.
It's worth saying something and not just going with it.
Things do get better, no matter what. Being gay, straight, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, that is the main thing. Chin up, kid.
It's important to just be yourself.
Nothing's gonna change, but look on my face. You'll see me spending the rest of my days waiting tomorrow.
Regardless of our differences, we all stand together against homophobia because the one thing we have in common is T.
T for tolerance!